Actually, I'm gonna turn that. Put that on low. Alright. But yeah, I deleted that garbage Demon Souls, and I actually downloaded multiple other games in its place. But like I said, I mostly wanted to download Tiny Tina's Wonderlands again so I could have it, just in case the internet thing doesn't work how I think it will, you know what I mean? So, because if it doesn't, I want to have a good amount of... That's right, I turned the volume off on this, so it's... wrong button. Right. I gotta turn this up. 1 second. Alright. But yeah, if you hear that in the background, that is my air conditioner, and I'm not gonna turn it off. At least not yet, so... Alright. But yeah, Demon Souls was awful boring, and I don't, you know what I mean? I'm done with the whole trying to play games that aren't good, you know? Like, if I don't like it, and the game isn't made how I want it to be, I'm done, you know what I mean? As long as it's a free thing. Alright. Okay, this is a little too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. But yeah, as you can probably tell, I found out that there's only 4 acts in this game. I don't know what the end game is like, but... And I'm on the very beginning of Act 3, so I didn't really stream most of the game, but yeah. The game, I'm not gonna lie, the game, I'm playing on very hard, which is the hardest difficulty that you can play when you first play the game. And yeah, it's like extremely fucking easy with this character. Like, oh yeah, I forgot to get rid of this extra gear, but there's that. And then I got my setup, this to have max damage, and this is actually pretty good. And this is our regen thing. And then there's some free things, and then this, which I haven't tested this yet. I don't know if it'll actually make the poison from this, like, noticeably even better, but then this, give me some hella health regen, and then, see, this one is kind of just, it's not, like, crazy good, but then over here is the God skill tree, which y'all did not see in part 1, but, basically, like, every time you level up, you get favor points, and whatnot, and then, here's the 18 skill point ability that I have on, which is basically an AoE poison. Oh yeah, that should be stronger too because of that perk, but and then those are just like the earlier... You technically don't actually have to have the earlier versions unlocked, it's just... Because like with this, I only have the first 2, or actually the first and third, but then what I'm trying to do now is making my way to Wild Brambles 3, because nothing else over here is really relevant. I'm not going to use summons or any dog shit like that, but like, it's physical damage, so it'll only be boosting my X attack, but I figure if there's room, there's room, you know? It's like right now, the 3 abilities I got on are really all I need. And I do, like, I was thinking of eventually likely putting on this, and then there's one other thing. Was it that? No, it was this, because it was a cooldown thing. But, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna try and scramble to make room for it or anything. It's not really that big of a deal. Because I don't know if I'm gonna play the game. I gotta get the thumbnail going. I don't know if I'm gonna play the game after our end game or not, you know. Max level in the game is 50, by the way. We're level 33. And we are on... Oh yeah, let me go back and get rid of this. Because now, from my experience, I'm at a point where any new gear is probably gonna, well, be like kind of a little upgrade, more or less, but... Oh yeah, and I found out there actually is a red rarity, which is kind of like the green rarity from Diablo, like the sets and stuff. But according to a post I saw when I was I just looked up the rarity tiers. Those don't appear until your max level, so we'll see. And I've kind of just been like, because it is on very hard, so some of the combat is kind of tedious, so I've pretty much been skipping past some things here and there, combat-wise, so. Alright, I gotta get the chat open though. Give me a moment. Alright. Oh yeah, if y'all saw, I mean, nobody really cares, but Elon Musk is trying to cancel the deal. Suckers are on my nuts right away. Really? Need a wristband to be on my dick? Goddamn. I was gonna, you know, just sit my character here while I'm trying to... But yeah, that's like the, I guess they call it a god ability, I think. Yeah, or god skill. And this one is kinda shitty. Because I'm not gonna lie, from what I tested with the one summon, yeah, that... Okay, so we gotta destroy marks, steal symbols, and kill enemies. Hold up. Alrighty. Well, yeah, like I announced several times. Ooh, shit, almost dropped. Alright. But like I've announced several times already, starting on the 17th, I'm going to be getting rid of my internet and switching to data only, and I'm hoping the setup that I got going works, so I'm not gonna go into detail again, but we'll see. So starting on the 17th, just know that until I fully test, like, I won't know if my method works for a few days, you know what I mean? So I'll know for sure by like the 20th, I would say, whether my method works or not. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm not worried about it though. Like, if it doesn't work, it is what it is. It's not really gonna bother me at all. But yeah, now I actually do have to kill enemies because it's a mission. But usually, parts like this, it's easier to just run past them and roll. Oh yeah, and as you can see, I don't remember what level it was, but I unlocked another red orb slot. As you can see, there's a second one there, and we got another ability. Because you can either hold X, but now there's a circular ability when I activate it, and the character kind of like rolls around and like shoots what I think are homing missiles. I'm not 100% sure if they home. Because I only used it one time, but... You know what I mean? Just gotta kind of stack a bunch of enemies up. That 30% extra, I mean, I guess this is technically like the beginning of a new act, so I don't know what the balance is, but... Like, that, oh, see, that actually increases that as well. So that, in theory... Oh, wait, no, that's just the... Never mind. That's one of the passive god skills. I want to get that. See, I actually haven't tested that yet. I should probably... To see if you can stack that shit. I should probably test that. You know what I mean? If you could have this, and that, and that. You know what I mean? Because that might go a little bit dummy. But, as of right now, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna... But what I was trying to look at was this. Yeah, because... Yeah, you don't actually get any higher than 30%, and I don't really think these other ones are relevant, so just Master of Poison 1 is really all you need. So... I will give the developers credit. The enemies definitely look more unique than in any of the Diablo games. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, like in Diablo 2, it was basically just killing the same mobs over and over. There really was no variety at all. But yeah, now I have 2. Oh yeah, and you can activate it if you only have 1 filled. I mean, that's a pretty obvious thing, but you know, just trying to like stack these holes up real quick. But yeah, I'm not too worried about min-maxing or anything. Oh yeah, and I don't know if it's for every character, but when I activate it and I like kill shit, a bunch of gems drop from the enemies. I'm trying to like round up as many suckers as possible to show that real quick. You know what I mean? Like, let me round up these hoes. Hit him with that. I'll show this off. You see, roll around, a bunch of missiles go off. So, it's pretty cool. Oh, I don't mean to pick that up, but because I pretty much stopped bothering to pick for yellow gear. I know I can still level up like the whatever you want to call it, dude. But alrighty. Well, I actually already got enough enemies dead, so now I can pretty much steal the symbols and destroy some shit. Don't know what that purple debuff does, but yeah, I might as well just roll past these AIDS. Well, they're not really AIDS enemies, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, this game, I'm not gonna lie, it's way, way, way better than Diablo and Path of Exile. Like, I don't know how much content it has at the end of the game, but let's be honest, neither of those games have much at the end of the game either. So, I would, well, if you have, like, PS Premium or the second thing or whatever, Demon Souls wasn't meeting donation goals. Yeah, you're right, pimp. Sorry beside you, but if y'all don't donate, I don't play the game. No, just kidding. But, yeah, I don't know if you were in here yesterday when I was talking about it, but I was basically just looking for an excuse to delete it because on the 17th, I'm going to be getting rid of my internet and using phone data only, and I don't know if it's going to work how I think it is or not with the setup I have, so we'll see. But, so I wanted to have as many games downloaded as possible, and I really want to, make another character on Wonderlands, so... And I really just don't want to play Demon Souls, because it's not, like...
I don't have the energy.
I played Nioh 2, I played Bloodborne, I played Elden Ring. That game is just not good in comparison to either or any of those three. And, like, it's disrespectful to even mention Nioh 2 in the same sentence as any FromSoft game, to be honest, because it absolutely shits on anything FromSoft has ever done, if I'm going to be completely honest. Like, even Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring ain't even close to Nioh 2. Not even close. That's why they need to make a Nioh 3. Because I actually never played Nioh 1 because I didn't play Nioh 2 until they were both out. And everybody that I talked to was like, oh yeah, Nioh 2 is way better, no reason to even bother with the first one. Just play the one that's superior, if you're only going to play one of them, But yeah, it's not my type of game. Like, I trudged through Elden Ring wasn't bad, but I just don't feel like playing another game where I gotta fucking look up where to go every 2 seconds. So, you catch the Real Talk show today? Unfortunately, I did not, because there were some CSGO matches on that I wanted to watch, so I did not catch the Real Talk podcast. But I have been watching it recently, though, but not today. Real Talk! Oh, the cool thing about this game, it actually marks the stuff on the map and tells you where to go. Who would have thought? It's not like Diablo 2 where it's like, oh yeah, good luck looking it up. Like, oh, okay, game deleted. Diablo 2 really wasn't that bad. It was just really tedious with the leveling up. And, like, when you would get a new gear piece, it wasn't really cool or interesting. Or really an upgrade. It's like, oh, here's 0.0001% extra damage. Like, oh, cool. Waste of time. But, and the Path of Exile is actually pretty good, but the only problem with Path of Exile, it basically forces you into like a resistance setup. Like, you have to max, well, not necessarily max, but you have to get your resistances really high, or you'll get raped in the ass once you get further in the game. So, I do not like games that try really hard to force the player to play a certain way, so. Like, I'm fine with there being a meta and like a way to min-max, but, Living Roots. I feel like that's gonna be irrelevant, but. Blessings. Items can be blessed from the inventory. Select the item you want to bless, and then choose the fragments to use. I was wondering what the fragments were for, because they like give you them at the beginning and all throughout the game, but they don't tell you about this until now. Each fragment color upgrades a different attribute. Interesting. Well, I really don't think that's something I need to do now, because we're not max level. But I guess if our character randomly starts getting digged down, I'll think about it, but. Oh, so that's not the That's actually... Oh, never mind, that's not the thing. See, the poison damage, you know what I mean, but... Because this is just a little extra, you know what I mean? Let me actually... I'm keeping the XP thing on and the health. Like, movement speed, that's not really that big of a deal. Oh yeah, and as you can see, this is the Collector's Guild skills, so this is what you get for giving stuff to the Collector Guild and leveling that shit up, so, obviously. See, I am curious, like, no, you can only have one from each, okay, that, no! So, wait, what was it? What? Oh, I didn't get rid of that. Oh! Alright. I was about to say, did it glitch out? Ah! Did it glitch out and take my points away? Alright. Interesting. Alright. I might as well just equip this to make my X button do a little more damage. Alright. Alright. But yeah, there's really no visible difference between having that 10% on and not, so. Like the roll, there's a speed bonus, and apparently this game really only takes like 12 hours and to beat the first, well, not first, the 4 acts. So, man, in the end game, I don't know. Like the boss rush that it's talking about there at the bottom seems like really aids, because the bosses take fucking forever. Well, not like that long, but long enough where it's aids, would be definitely aids to fight more than one in a row. You know, but did that enemy just roll? What the fuck? Or am I tripping? Might as well go for the But yeah, there's really only a few, well actually less than a few probably, enemy attacks that'll actually do relevant damage. One of them is like the fat asses like that guy, that are like the poison version. If you get hit by their poison spray or whatever, yeah, that junk will fuck your character up. Well, at least this character, but yeah, I'm not too worried about killing the enemies for XP or anything, I'll be honest. Like, if there's a big, juicy group of them, I would definitely do it, but, you know. Like, if we got a group like this, might as well just kill a good amount of them, at the very least. Stack up some red orbs. And the red, after starting Act 2, the red orbs definitely drop way more often. So. But yeah, because I don't really know how the damage will stack up, like, after you get towards the end of the game. Because I feel like the chaos levels would just be aids to, you know, try and kill bosses and stuff on, because it'd be like, oh, well, yeah, here's a bunch of health added to the boss. Like, wow. Because that's the problem with games like this. It's either the leveling is fun, or the end game is fun. It's never both. You know what I mean? Which is unfortunate. Or it's like Diablo 2 and the whole fucking game's boring. No! No. game actually wasn't bad, but... Lone Hunter Superior. I'm trying to like look at... Yeah, because the poison damage, like, it's not bad. But, I don't know. Because, I mean, to be fair, though, I don't even know if there are side missions in the game, because I looked at the trophies, and it seemed like they're supposed to be, but I haven't seen any, at least no markers for any yet, so I don't know. Well, I was going to try to clear these enemies out so I could look at those abilities that I just got real quick. Because I'm pretty sure doing this does not pause the game. Like, see, that's way fucking better. Holy shit. But at least from what I've seen, well, I guess maybe like the, whatever you want to call it, red tier stuff. So we got armor and max health. That's the main things. So if it has more armor and more max health, it should be good. See, that has plus 0.5 regen, but I really don't think that that is enough of a difference to matter. Better health drain? Yeah, having health drain on the rings is kind of pretty, well, not like super necessary, but it definitely helps. Alright, oh yeah, and I got, like, this bow seems like, well, compared to the other things I've seen so far, kind of crazy. Because it has hella extra health, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the abilities. Okay, why do we have 5 now? The fuck? Yeah, so that's just extra chance. That's not actually... Yeah, no, that's cringy. We got max here, but like, I don't know. It's really not relevant to have more than one basic skill equipped, if you ask me. And then this thing we got on does way more damage. So. Plus it's poison. Wait, that's not the right thing. I'm trying to see, like, the comparison between that and this. Oh, that's actually more damage. I might as well just put this on. We have the points. You know what I mean? Just a little extra damage. Because all it really does, you just use it. And then, you know what I mean, it kind of does a little bit. I don't even know if it's AoE damage or not, because the explanation on the thing is kind of wacky. But
Oh, Ash, there is a...
you notice how the game's actually good and actually freezes the enemies when, you know, there's a text box up. Just saying, there's a lot of games out there that don't do that. Yeah, so basically the setup is to go into the group, hit square, hit triangle, and then hold circle, and then X if I need to. And some of these abilities have like various, like, I'm pretty sure like the circle reduces damage the enemies do or something. I don't fucking remember. It's a kind of a good combo, but I'm not. Don't know what that purple stuff does, because I have not had the game explain it yet.
I need game explain. Woohoo!
I'm also enemies actually will chase. I should have used the L ability. Oh Yeah, the triangle ability doesn't really have like that much range, but it's just a little extra damage. So your mama, your mama, your mama. Ooh, waste of time. Alright, if I wanted to, I could have just easily, you know, opened it and moved on. Because I'm curious, like, how the other, you know what I mean? How the other, classes do with just being able to run past enemies. You know what I mean? Because this, I can just fucking roll wherever I want. And it rolls through enemies. Dark Souls, take notes. You absolute brain dead or retards at FromSoft. When you roll, you should be invincible for the entire roll, and it should go through well, one or the other, or both. You either need to be completely invincible during the entire roll, not no frame data bullcrap, or you can't tell when you're actually invincible and when you're not. And then, you know, you need to actually be able to roll through enemies when you click the roll button. That's the main thing. Dark Souls would be better. Treasure Hunter. Find 100 rare or heroic pieces of gear. I'm pretty sure rare is the yellow and then heroic is the red gear that is supposedly not going to appear until your max levels. Okay, I'm assuming, because sometimes you don't actually have to kill the enemies to pick stuff up, and other times you do. So, I don't know. But yeah, this God ability, it goes kind of, well, it's not like super powerful damage-wise, but...
What mother you? I am the shouting.
Skip the dialogue. Okay. But yeah, the game is real, like pretty trivial at this point. And if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the only thing that's gonna happen in like the chaos difficulties is the enemies have more health and do more damage. So, and as long as like you're stacked up like I am now, you know what I mean? Like, are you really gonna even take damage? Although, like the boss at the end of Act 2, he had like this attack where he went up into the air and came down, and I had to heal with the L1 after every time I did that, but then like 2/3 of the way through, I found out that you could just go by the entrance where you came into the arena and it wouldn't hit you. So, alrighty. Extra damage, alright, way more see, I don't know if that, because there's no like actual dagger attack that you do, so I don't even know if that really affects anything. Well, that's way better. That's like a kind of a dummy drop. Yeah, that goes dummy. What the fuck? But nah, if the rings don't have... I mean, health drain isn't like the biggest necessity. 37 health drain. Nah, it doesn't have extra health though, so that's trash. I'm not going to talk to him because I've had it happen before where it auto starts... Ooh, what is this? Tower of... Oh yeah, never mind. Those are the things I already saw before. Boss rush and tower... The Tower of Chaos is basically... You keep going up the tower and then you can choose to leave after each level. I haven't tried it yet, but that's how the game explained it. And then it gets harder as you go up each level and the reward gets bigger, so... I haven't even looked at how you change skins or whatever. I mean, I really don't care about aesthetics, especially in a top-down game when you can barely see your character. But, you know. But yeah, if you have well, I don't remember what the second tier is called, but if you have PlayStation Premium, or whatever tier 2 is, I would definitely recommend this game. It's actually, once you know, well, if you play this character at the very least, it's really fucking easy. And we're even playing on very hard, so, but. Like, there was literally no point in the game where I was like, oh, well, actually, kind of at the very beginning, I kind of had to play a little pussy, but. To be fair, though, I was playing, like, way more pussy than, necessary. Because I'm pretty sure I probably could have just tanked everything throughout the entire game. Pretty much. If I'm gonna be honest. I'm sure they crank it up at the end, though, if you turn on whatever the chaos difficulties are, so. Oh, I don't know how much I'll play, though, once I actually beat. Because there's only 4 acts in the game, and we're already. I don't know how far we're into Act 3, but. Because from that thing I looked up, I didn't look up on how long to beat, but, the one thing I looked at said it takes like 12 hours to beat the game, and I'm assuming that's probably, you know, well, we're not really rushing through the game, but I assume that means not rolling through a bunch of the enemies.
Oh, I don't have the
They just get to the next part. But, let me yoink that, let me yoink that. But yeah, I actually didn't even try any of the other classes. I started with the bow character, Elisa, or however you say it. And it's definitely my type of character, because you can roll through enemies and not have to deal with aids. Alright. Like that. The game actually prioritizes the better loot. Almost as if games should always have that. I was like, oh, you tried to sneak and pick up a piece of loot? Sorry, you picked up the shitty one. Oh! Path of Exile was actually pretty good about that, though. They had, like, the loot filters or whatever. Now, that was actually a pretty interesting feature. So there's no reason to even stick... Oh, I just noticed we unlocked a third one of those. Shit. A third, red orb ability slot, or whatever. Charge, I guess, is the proper term. I like how all the dungeons in the game are, like, straightforward, though. You know what I mean? It's not like Diablo or Path of Exile. I was like, oh, why don't you waste 30 minutes trying to find your way through a dungeon? Oh, there's another dead end. You know, like, that shit was AIDS. That's one of the major reasons I deleted both of those games. Ambush Specialist. Gotta get the door of the okay, I'm not gonna pick that up yet. I'm going to see what that ability is real quick. I don't know. Hungry Roots. Well, that's a different one, but I actually should put that on, to be honest. It's actually pretty good. It makes it poison. So technically I should take off this because it makes physical damage higher, which that's... We're more about the poison right now. So, slap that bad boy on, because we got that boost in it. And then I'll slap on another... Oh, wait, what does this do? Traps deal more damage. Oh, I could actually use that. Interesting. Well, that's slowed enemies, but I mean it slows anyway. I can't fit that on right now anyway, so I'm not gonna be too worried. Like, extra gold, no. I'll go with the, well, yeah, I'll just go with the extra movement speed. That's not really that big of a deal. I haven't... Wait, can you... I should have looked at that. If you just put blessings on enemies from your... inventory or what? Poison his ass. I'm not really sure. Exactly what that does. But it's supposed to like poison and slow. And I don't know if you can do it from here or not. Let me just might as well check the less armor, but 500 more. That's definitely better. Boots. That's definitely better. I basically just look at like the armor and health. Like, see, more damage over time. I'm actually gonna put that on because I feel like that will make our poison even stronger. Alright, let me see something. I don't even know where you... Interesting. Oh yeah, I didn't even use any of these yet. Shit. Where... Oh yeah, I mean, getting to this now really... Oh yeah, I forgot you can't do that in these areas. But... yeah. Maybe just click on like the armor piece. I would just want to see how you do it real quick. Oh, you just push triangle? Alright, that's cool, that's cool. I'm not gonna do that now though, like I said. But yeah, see, now getting to this is kind of a waste. I mean, you can reset. See, that's another thing Diablo 2 didn't do right. In this game, you can actually reset the God skill tree whenever you want, instead of having... And Path of Exile was like that too, where it's like, oh, you want to respec? Start a new character. Like, really? Yeah, none of these other... Like, honestly, I probably should just reset the God skill tree for now. And get this back again, and then, oh, that gets that automatically too, so... It probably unequipped the skill, though, yeah. Put that on. More health regen. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I figure, because I might as well, like damage, you know what I mean? Try to go over to the things that will actually give me more damage. You know what I mean? Just trying to see, like, what is what over here. You know what I mean? Just, like, get as close to that as we can. You know? Just get some, like, extra damage and... I mean, I guess eventually I might actually equip like the dryads or whatever, but for now I'm not going to, you know what I mean? There's no real... I like that though, how you can just use the blessing upgrade stuff from anywhere. Did that say like bartering frog? Ah! I don't know. Is that something on this guy? Yeah, what is this? Oh, interesting. We can trade the... Huh. That's cool. See, why can't other games be this simple and, like, just giga IQ with their design, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you need a different one? Just step all right over here and trade it to whichever one you need, you know what I mean? Instead of like, oh, you want that? Go spend 50 hours farming and maybe one or two will drop. You know? Like, really? The guild will now allow you to trade in your fragments. Okay. There's no reason to do that again. Alright. Yeah, this game, like, it's actually a good top-down game. There's actually a few other... Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't see... Well, let me see if the enemies are going to attack me as soon as it loads. But I'll show... Or, not show... Oh, yeah, and the new PS... Because another reason I deleted Demon Souls... of course, the enemies are on my dick right as I spawn in. Jesus. Yeah, mama. But yeah, if I'm going like a poison build, there's no reason to, you know, have points wasted into the physical damage booster abilities. I totally forgot what I was gonna fucking look at. So, my dumbass. Oh yeah, let me look at this. Oh, you can actually just set the appearance. See, look how easy this is. To just come in here and, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that, but... I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at all the games, because, another reason I deleted Demon Souls, one was to download Wonderlands again, but I found out, I didn't know Crash Bandicoot 4 was free with PS Plus this month, so I downloaded that, and then I also downloaded this, another free with PS Plus this month game, Arcadegeddon. It actually, I don't know if, like, if you have to play with other people or what, but it looked like a pretty decent game. And then I also downloaded, Golf with your Golf with Your Friends, and then Children of Morta. So I don't. And I guess I technically re-downloaded Gods Will Fall because I deleted that to make room. So, but yeah. Alrighty. But yeah, I was shocked to see Crash Bandicoot 4 be free. At least, already. I mean, it's kind of old at this point. I don't remember what year it came out, to be honest. But you can definitely tell a difference in the damage, though, from before I put on the poison damage booster. Level 39. Tactical Retreat Mastered. I should probably look at that real quick just to see what it boosts. Grants movement bonus and damage reduction, roll taunts. I mean, it gives you an extra 2 seconds, but that's really not relevant if you ask me, the master of Warhammer, so... I don't know if y'all watched any of the CSGO games today, but there's some funny happenings. Well, a good thing, well, I guess depends on who you're a fan of, but beat Furia 2-0 actually, which was kind of a surprise if you ask me. And then Navi won, which is pretty predictable. And then Movie Star Riders actually beat Vitality, which was really hilarious if you ask me. Because I still, don't get me wrong, I still like Dupree and Magisk, but it's just kind of funny when Zywo loses. Just saying. Oh shit, a boss. Oh yeah, you're gonna suck me off?
Sucking me off.
As the Gamer 2323 would say. See how much he hits. Alright, we're good. Yeah, mama. What's square dude?
Focus.
Oh, it has to recharge. You can't catch me, I'm a gingerbread man. Alright. I'm just testing that out. Like, I should probably, you know what I mean, I'm standing in multiple AoE circles and... probably not a good idea to do that. So I was actually taking relevant damage. Standing in multiple of his purple cock rings. But yeah, I don't know like how much health this boss has compared to the other ones, like the other mini bosses, but that guy died pretty quick in comparison. Maybe he was weak to poison, I don't know. I was just because actually I don't think I did any like the big act ended. Well, it only would have been at the Act 1 one on stream where they have 3 health bars. Oh no, because I did that offline last night actually, I think. That's the first debuff I've noticed of my character getting. Down there kind of in the middle of the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I'm not gonna like, let me just get some, let me pick these up. And then run past these hoes. I see the door over there, but I'm gonna check down here for, yeah, a chest real quick. I'm not too worried about checking like every chest, especially knowing that you pretty much, I'm assuming that info was right, that you have to be level 50 to get red rarity. So, and I don't know if it's, because you know, like the green rarity in Diablo 2 didn't really have like crazy stats, it just, if you had multiple pieces of the sets, it was, you know. See, now technically I can literally just leave the area, you know? It's like I was on my dick. I feel like that guy was healing them. Maybe I'm tripping. Because there was that one part with like that obnoxious healing enemy that was healing all the other ones. Yeah, no. Yeah, mama. See, I don't know, like, XP-wise, is it worth my time? You know what I mean? To kill the big dudes like this, or not? I mean, I got a couple pieces of loot, but... Might as well exit out of this real quick. Alright, hold up. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me check the loot. Oh, that's like... armor and damage. Yeah, we don't get it, because... extra damage is kind of starting to be important. I feel like that's better because it gives health. I'm pretty much like ignoring that other shit. That gives a little extra health regen. Better armor, less speed bonus. Wait, what? That's the same fucking number.
Ah, minus point six.
The fuck? I don't know why I was looking at that fucking long. But has a little health regen. It doesn't have health drain though, it's like 0.1 fucking different. Has some serious health drain on it. You put that on. The damage difference is negligible. Health is slightly lower. But so 800 less health, but we get health drain. So I'm gonna go with that. But actually, for the first time, I'm going to come over here and store that in the chest instead of getting rid of it. To this guy. So. Alrighty. Because I mean, we're not max level, so there's no like super reason to keep that up. See, we unlocked a new thing for this. We actually can put it on. Okay. Because I was going to say it is duration. The percentage, I feel like the 12, I feel like that's worse. Like, slowdown chance is fine, but unless it's like, I'm assuming it's like hidden that you still get the +5 duration. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're pretty much gonna try to be a poison build, more or less, so. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's easy to tell the difference in my mood playing a good game like this and a shitty game like Demon's Souls, where I wanted to turn the game off right away, you know? This game's actually good. I do wish it, like, the combat was a little, you know what I mean? More difficult, meaning that, like, I want my character to take more damage, but I want him to deal out more damage as well, you know what I mean? That's why brutal mode in Shadow of Mordor was actually really interesting, because you took hella damage, but you were able to deal it out as well, you know? So, test that real quick. Also get some red orbs. Although, like, the damage of the red orb ability isn't, you know what I mean? I feel like it's more for crowd control, because you get hella fragments from using it as well, or getting kills with it. So it's, like, smarter to use it on big groups, if you can. I do like how the chests are, from my experience, are pretty much in the same spot every time. See, missions like this, it doesn't, like, show you exactly where the mission marker is, because you gotta find them, but the maps are actually straightforward, you know what I mean? It's not like Path of Exile where you're wandering in a fucking circle, and I rage quit the game because I don't want to waste 30 minutes to try and find where to go. Nice lunge. Ah, y'all saw that? Goofy ass enemy. Yeah, so this is that, so we'll back up a little bit and clear out some of these hoes. Pick some of these orbs up. So I don't understand why the red orbs are suddenly like dark in the middle. But alrighty.
Who is it that intrudes upon our refuge?
Vagrant Skraling. If it's not obvious enough, I haven't been paying attention to the story at all. I don't know why I just ran over there like that. So we just gotta kill these bozos. Yoink this real quick, just in case it takes me out the... I think it's only done that once, where like after I completed an area, it auto took you out. But I'm pretty sure that wasn't for like any sort of... So I'm pretty sure this is supposed to like grab them, like the triangle thing is supposed to grab them and hold them there, but I don't know. Because, are these suckers healing?
I don't have religion.
Sucker, please. The poison should be fucking blocking their healing. Just saying. Yeah, mama. I guess that's like a damage check area where it's like, oh, yeah, you know. This way to the end of the level. If it's anything like the other 3 or other 2 acts, we will be at the end of the 3rd one here soon. So alrighty.
Use a potion. Consider using a potion.
Have you considered using this? It doesn't have... It needs to have armor, and more doesn't need, but I would prefer... Now that's actually pretty good. More damage over time. Fuck it. Put that. Well, see, I don't know. It's kind of hard to, like, damage over time or just damage. You know what I mean? We're gonna go with that one. Fuck it. I don't know. It's not really that big of a deal. Basically, just nitpicking. You know what I mean?
I bring
Crest. Crest! I don't know why. Alrighty.
crescendo needs to stream, you fat bitch.
Alright. Cover the hidden path to your mother's room. Alrighty. We added that. Oh yeah, so that we should be pretty much good, because other than this, like I could add the spinning blade poison thing, you know what I mean? But that kind of really doesn't hit the enemies that well, for the most part. Like it kind of does, but for the first hit anyway, but then it bounces and it's kind of just random. Okay, well, I'm going to just assume we go up, because why not, you know? I can get another chest anyway. Nice. Nice gold chest, dude. No. Another one. Yoink. Alright. What, Joe AI thought I was finna attack her? Alright. Too slow! You're too slow! You're too slow! Yoink! That's like a dash in. Shit. Let's just kill some of these suckers real quick. Dip out, I'm not too worried about getting every enemy out the way, you know. Yoink. That's one, like, that's really the only gripe that I could possibly come up with for the game. They didn't explain what, like, that purple aura does. I realize I can just go through the door, but, you know. See if I can't pick up some of these things real quick. Alrighty, not gonna waste my time killing the sucker. I'm just gonna build up my bar real quick. Yeah, like, see, would the other classes be forced to fight all these enemies? I'm curious. You know what I mean? Would they just, like, get totally fucking body blocked? Or, you know, let's actually try and kill some. Well, this isn't really that wide of an area. Hallowed Spirit! Yoink.
Must first recharge my energy.
You missed! You missed! You missed! Oh, let me like that real quick. Nothing.
Don't tell me energy.
Yeah, poison. A game where the poison build is actually relevant. Because usually in games it'll be like, yeah, you can have a poison build, but it's damage over time only, and it really doesn't. You know what I mean? But this game, try to yank that orb. Out the way, Jethro. Alright. You can kind of just run past the enemies too. It's not like Diablo where they
There is the monument.
try to pin you into a fucking corner.
Oh, we don't have the energy.
Fuck it.
I'm going dummy, going dummy, going dummy. Going dummy, going dummy. Oh my goodness, going dummy. Here I go, dummy.
Alright.
More time.
Oh, you thought you was gonna jump away from that? Goofy. Yoink all these fragments real quick. Yeah, mama.
I have it.
I got it. Yoink, 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 yoink.
You missed.
Oh, you thought you was gonna power up? Oh. Yoink. Yeah, I never seen anybody talk about or play this game, so I don't know, you know what I mean? If anybody has played it, I bet High King Bob has. But don't know for sure. That sucker hasn't streamed. If you would stream, I'd probably, well, I don't know, he might have streamed like in the past year or so, and I just didn't see it, but it's been at least a year from what I can remember. These missions be fucking short as hell and easy. Just saying. As long as it has like armor and health regen, and the number's bigger, I kind of, you know what I mean? Shit, that's actually, I like that. Did I put the right? Alright, there we go, should be good now. Go check the bow. Slightly more damage, but everything else is shittier. So.
Natural.
Level 43. Damn, we leveled up, like, the XP for these missions must be, like, high, because we leveled up dummy quick, it feels like. Shit. Let me make sure you did, because every once in a while, you get something from a mission. But here's a reward. My dick in your mouth. Alright.
The time.
The Brutus. You make. Oh.
Your mother. Alright. Now let me just scroll through. Line up. See that? Yeah. If it's not poison damage, it's basically a waste of my time. And see, that changes it to physical, so that I'm not gonna change that. I never tried this, but it just seems like way weaker, if I'm gonna be honest. So. And then, like, that's just that. Interesting. Huh, I don't know about that. Do more damage and have more health? Interesting. Unfortunately, I'm never going to really utilize that, if I'm being honest with you. Like, eventually, I should probably look real quick. Let me just see where. Okay, it's 5 points to summon that shit. Alright. Alright, I was trying to get to, there. Alright. Not bad. Not too worried about this other shit, but It seems like, well, I don't know how good the summons actually would be. Because I'll be honest, the setup I have, I feel like it would be way more efficient because you don't gotta rely on the AI to do shit. You know what I mean? You can just kind of whiz right by. You know what I mean? Like they would be wasting their time pecking away at. And like if my damage is any comparison, it's not gonna really be relevant to have your entire build reliant on AI. Going to assemble those. Alright, dog shit chest. But yeah, I feel like you can't just like run through the enemies as the other classes, because I don't know for sure, but... Alright, here's, I don't know if it's like a
prepare myself for that.
random spawn. It's like a different upgraded chest. I was trying to go around. Your mother. Tell your children not to walk. Alright. Absolute dog shit. No, I don't know. So that's the one problem though, you can't really tell what the thing is until you look at your inventory. It's not really that big of a deal, if you ask me. But... Oh shit, I'm actually standing right in the fucking AIDS. Kinda hard to see. My garden over there, you know what I mean? See, this is where this triangle ability kind of comes in handy, because you can just set it on the fucking boss. And he kind of just sits on it. Like a wiener!
I don't have the energy.
I'm trying to get out of that. And if you're curious, I actually did die once when I was playing offline. So... I'm trying to kill Mr. AIDS. Just move out of the way. I'm curious what our damage will look like versus the actual... I'm trying to... Oh, yeah, real quick. Yeah, we're almost level 44 already, shit. Playing on very hard is definitely... Well, I don't know how big of a difference it actually makes. Some games like this, they like to hype up the bonuses more than they really should be. Just trying to fill up my energy real quick. Okay, that activated right away. I'm assuming this is unlocking the entrance to the big boss.
Suck on me, oh, as the gamer 23 would say.
23 would say. Oh, right. I guess I don't know. I didn't realize I was supposed to like defend them until then. I don't know. Let me try to get these suckers all slurping each other's wieners. hit him with the...
I don't have the energy.
Oh my lord. Yeah, they're definitely healing.
Oh, I don't have the energy.
I don't know. Usually the healers have like less health. I'm pretty sure it's this fucking 8. Yeah, Sucker's healing like shit like that is, you know what I mean, ruins the fucking game.
I don't have the energy.
I see, he just fucking heals them.
I don't have the
Like shit like that needs to go out of your game. Like, see, he's just like that's pissing me the fuck off. I will delete the game just because of that, by the way. If the game's gonna fucking pull faggot garbage like that. Or they have multiple healers just spamming fucking heal infinitely. And my poison doesn't even fucking cancel it out.
Recharge my energy.
Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? They heal too fucking quick. Like, look at that. He's just healing without even having to heal. The fucking faggot ass fucking fat fuck. Like, Jesus. Lose some damn weight, fat ass.
Don't have the energy.
Like, see, he's just healing right through the poison that's supposed to be dealing constant damage.